Yeah, man, we gotta be smart this one.
Hey, good luck out there, my brother.
Appreciate it, man. We gonna need it. Good luck to you too, bro. We gonna fight, man. We gonna fight, man.
You can't go down those two.
Was erected in the Pennsylvania hills. It has been the home to toughness, to passion,
This your vengeance week right here.
welcome to Happy Valley and Beaver Stadium, home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. This is the type of early season
That's a
game
beautiful stadium.
to an opportunity.
Why it gotta be his vengeance week? What's going on? Why is it his vengeance week? What happened?
He 0-1. He 0-1.
Oh shit! You put me week 1. You should expected that shit.
Listen to him. Yeah, listen, we ain't worrying about that week 1 shit. We brushed that shit off. We moved
just
on.
recruiting.
We went in there to work. We did some Bobby Knight shit. They're like, yo, what's wrong with this nigga? Yeah, that's what's going on right here. We're gonna throw some chairs around, nigga.
Yeah.
We know what we did wrong. We already know. We ain't worrying about that.
Yeah, you put me
We
on
should
the
have
schedule.
put. We should have put you away. Nah. We got greedy. We got greedy on that pick.
That's what he did wrong. Put me on the schedule.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Oh man, my whole old line was Hey, how them boys tied like that?
Oh, cause you got your first win.
So what
Who got
that
a
do?
force win?
Jetta.
Leaves it with the
I'll make him tired.
Works
Yeah.
it for a couple. They'll stop him at
What
the
you mean?
27.
How?
You can really set the tone.
They're going to make some substitutions.
Bro,
Yeah.
how I do that though?
It's cause it's on it's been there. Everybody knew that. That's been the thing.
I never knew that.
This
Yeah,
nigga
listen
coach.
to him,
Nah,
bro.
man. Nigga, I just took a loss.
Go, man, go.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Coach know what it is. Coach know to go sub his players out. He hip to it. But look, Coach ain't gonna tell you that though. Listen to that. Yeah. So, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's how I do it. That's why I have that. So whoever's tired, just take them out. If I look back and they good, I bring them back in. Or I normally start off with a timeout. I start off with a timeout.
I'm almost done. Hold on. Fuck, man.
He said he's ready. Oregon said he's ready. Yeah. He knows who he plays.
He know who the fuck he play.
Yeah. He said, old private chat ass. LOL. Wow, he can't get in the PUBG chat, so he's like private chat ass nigga. Yeah, he's following you. Yeah.
Hey, I'm ready.
Alright, Jenna. Hey, he's following. You trying to find you.
Early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Fung. And the return.
Why is he even back there?
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Number 3, yeah, he got out the box. Okay, 3.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the return, it's Pettis. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable in that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Might as well stick with him. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Let me watch this game, see what's going on over here. Jetta, don't let that nigga ass off the hook, Jetta.
He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What's could have been set up in a long yardage situation now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Ooh, good hit.
Solid form tackle from this sophomore.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Volunteers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly.
Oh, weakness is too, right?
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The lone back's got it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Addison. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Gonna run it. It's Addison. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Yeah, a nice effort by the running back, way to get some positive yards, nice play call. Still short though, right? Now it's 4th and short. Decision time. It's not a decision. You're going for it. But what play do you want to run to go for it?
4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Tennessee.
They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
and they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he could not get loose on the run.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looks as if he's going to run it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to...
Looking for a deep man. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Finds a crease at the 20. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Fires to the right. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this way.
The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
This D coordinator, man, he will take sacks any way he can get them. They weren't able to get it right off the bat, but tremendous job pursuing. Nice speed. Everybody keeping their eye on the QB. They're able to force him out of bounds.
Nephew, what's up, my boy?
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
You say who killed me?
Running it back, it's Pettis. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
It's a bot. Yeah, he over here jumping in the corner. Yeah, he had left. He left.
And the Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not a lot of offense. In fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these offenses can break the tie? It's not going to be easy, but for this offense now taking the ball here first in the second half, they've got to get something going.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And now on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Calls his own number. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. A run for the quarterback. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Stop, Bella. I got it. Thank you.
Line getting set on
You
second
need to go
down.
relax, okay? Yes. Guys ain't messing with you, bro.
He's looking to throw. Now improvising. He'll fire to his right. And he's got it inside the 35. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his...
Touchdown, Penn State! They take the lead with the 6.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 7 over the Coyotes. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Coming out with it, it's Pettis. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if the dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Hold on, there's a part right here. Hold on.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Hard running there. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Penn State 7, Tennessee 0.
The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can...
The freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
I'm just getting the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man down the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on the first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They'll throw it on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ball.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got
wipe yourself. You wipe yourself?
Do you want to kick it?
You wipe
tie
yourself?
it up? I think you do with this
Okay, so
time
what you
frame.
gonna do now?
1 to 2 minutes left in the
Get
fourth
up.
quarter. You probably want to do that.
All right,
But
go.
you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Be careful.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Be careful, dog. Don't fall. I don't know why you be doing this.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Pittsburgh. They'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Every play magnified in the fourth quarter. You just get the thing tied up, and the kickoff goes out of bounds to give up field position. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Yeah. I did.
They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Right back to the well. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the move. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Wide out in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On the move. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Running back searching for a hole. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the chance for victory is straight ahead. A field goal attempt from right down the middle. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Penn State.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Nerves of steel right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank.
That was a hard-fought matchup, man, Jetta.
Good game.
Man, hell yeah, my boy. Finally got